It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to do the honors. And we're off from Arrowhead. We'll take this at the 10. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Cnf Walker gets it for the first time. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Cnf Walker, the touchdown. Walker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing. Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons start off well, tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff, running left, Walker. Score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Falcons 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Check, set, ready. 10 flat. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's got it in the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons trim the lead to 1. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's him on a quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out to Walker from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running with Walker again. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Milton Williams making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Short gain is enough for a set it down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Staying with Walker. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Toss play. This is Walker. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Fight, kick, ready, set.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing his land. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Here's Lance now. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10. Completed over the middle. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. All lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. To return this, Marcus Jones. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Walker now from the gun. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, happen. A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, Ridley.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Cut out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 6, black, red, check pink, blue, stripers.
Back to throw, it's Lance. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Easy.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they could try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Butker knocks it through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
43 ready.
To the air, lands. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On 2nd down, Robinson ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
38.
It's a gain of a yard.
Bring that.
Third down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Yellow. What's that?
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down call.
Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs bring it back to even.
34. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Returning it from the 4. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It's Walker on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
On the carry, it's Walker. Cuts right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. The next report by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game up.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And having gained up that handful there. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Offense up to the line fast. Robinson again here on 2nd. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down.
Come on, set. Right, 145. Right, ready.
Now it's Lance. Chased out to his right. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Lance. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. From the gun, it's Robinson. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Edo Blip, 60 red. Set.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
At the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. And heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First and 10 from the 32. To the ground with Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Jump off, caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Walker. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Again, he's got room. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Fight. 97. Stand.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
White, 60. White, 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Looking to throw, Lance. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 10.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Falcons down by 7. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Called red. Red, 38. Needle blue. Red, cycle. Set up.
Look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Robinson on the inside give. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Blaster, let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Pass complete to Robinson. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Robinson. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Black, 95, 6, mega. Steel, smash, red.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Chiefs, 38.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Jones. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing now. He finds Worthy complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. They give now to Walker. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's a big time.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Running is Walker. first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Walker. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. This is going to be a 46-yarder. It's pushing right, and it's going to miss the mark just on the wrong side of that upright. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Kansas City.